This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity. We're about to pick a lock.
Finished.
We're about to open a door. We're about to explore.
Right here.
Stealth Scout. Stealth Scout. Stealth Scout. Stealth Scout. Stealth. Oh, because we've already been in this room. We've already been in this room and fought these things. I'm like, why are they all already dead? Because we've been through here. So it looks like there's no actual way to go except for through the maintenance room here. There was nothing in the patination chamber that we could use, right?
Hey.
I don't think so.
Sure.
So unlock the cannon range key, or use the cannon range key to unlock the door. Oh, spiders. Oh, spiders and Skuldrak working together. It's good to see that everybody's getting along. Let's have us another battle, shall we? Another big battle. Lots of spiders, lots of Skuldrak. Knock some stuff down. Okay. Everybody out here, your stealth is no longer required. You can take this moon spider right here. You can help there with his target. You can drop a silent scream right there. You can take this moon spider, and you can take this Skuldrak screecher.
I'm not to lord.
Now that the chosen enemy has gone flying, let's get in there and finish it off. Ooh, nice. Whole lot of awesome shit just happened there at the same time. Kana's bow procced, or Katie's bow rather, and zapped everything. At the same time, her silent scream went off and hit everything, and then Kana's thing procced and did the chanter attack there. All that stuff kind of happened at once and just caused some serious, like, wreckage. It was awesome.
Feel sharp as steel.
Destruction. We are destructifying things.
Following your lead.
Nice. Made short work of that pack of enemies. Short work indeed. Spear spider legs, Skulder ears.
I'll keep an eye out.
Right.
What is this? Oh, we'll mess with that in a minute. Search the rest of the room first. Oh, more spiders. How nice. Okay. Adair, do you mind? Do the honors? Aced. Oh, we got reinforcements. We've got reinforcements.
Got him! Got him! Got him!
I have them.
Okay, that worked out well.
Good thing I'm freshly greased.
It's a trap. Okay. Another one in here by himself, just chilling. Just being a moon spider. Just moon spider things. This one's about to have a bad, bad day. A very short bad day, though. Devil of Karak, 125 pieces it. Nice. Shh. Alright, now. Found us a scepter. Yellow gelatinous residue lines the bottom of the broken tube. Hargroon rust dissolver. Oh, that's handy. That'll get rid of the rust on the chain. A small label on the side reads, Property of A. Thorel, for use on rusted materials only. Found a solvent that might remove the rust on the lift chain. Andron's notes. Who knew a creature as disgusting as a disease pudding could be so useful? Their ability to not only prevent metals from rusting, but to remove rust entirely is astounding. I can only imagine what sorts of contraptions we can devise without having to worry about exposing iron to the elements. As always, I get ahead of myself. Finding these creatures is already a chore. Keeping them properly contained is nearly impossible. I was lucky to acquire what few I have. Yeah, where do you acquire disease puddings exactly?
Finished.
Like, somebody sell those, or... Where do you get those? Pet shop? Let's, disarm this.
Finished.
Got ourselves a fireball trap. Vent pick, unique stiletto. This stiletto was crafted shortly before the fall of Durgan's battery. In addition to its exceptional quality and the use of Durgan steel in its construction, it also features an enchantment that its previous owner used to ignite cannons in the occasional stove. So it's an exceptional Durgan iron. 15% chance to do Flames of Devotion on each hit. Man, that's nice. Nobody in my party will use that, of course, but it's very cool. Some helms. So we found a lever and a rust remover, but we haven't found a cog. Alright, looks like we've pretty much explored. My hirelings were paid. Aloth's doing a major adventure. Fine, fine. You peer through the hole and see a wide, sturdy parapet running along the wall. Several feet along the wall, you also see a broad crack. It appears to lead to another room. Let's look down. Wind whistles by your ears. The peaks of the White March rise below you and continue into the distance. Send someone onto the ledge. See, I want to do this, but why can't we use one of our ropes that we have? Do we have ropes? Yeah, we have rope and grappling hook, I think. Hold on. Do we have ropes? Rope and grappling hook. We have several of them. Why can't we use one of our ropes to tie the person off and tie them to, you know, everybody else so that they won't fall or whatever? Well, alright. Let's do it. This might be a dexterity thing, so I'm gonna send Katie, because she's got amazing dexterity. Hopefully it's not an athletics thing, because then I should send Adair. Or Palagina, actually. I think she's my super athletics person. Sending Katie. You sidle across the ledge. You reach the crack in the wall. A noxious, eye-watering vapor seeps from within. You use a hammer and chisel to widen the crack. It's slow, tedious work, and by the time you've finished, exhaustion has crept through your body. The ancient masonry crumbles away, and a stinging vapor rushes through the breach. You try to hold your breath, but you gasp a searing lungful of the gas as you cling to the ledge, fighting the strain of your muscles. Enter the room through the widened crack. You continue to the nearly cleared room. Oh, we just let the gas out of the patination chamber. That's how you get the gas out. Oh, she just got wrecked. She's got minor fatigue now, and a severe burn. -2 dex and -8 damage reduction burn. Well, that's unfortunate. Cog? Yes, and I found the cog, the patinated cog. A cog you found in the patination chamber. It is coated with a thick layer of yellow slime. I found a cog. I can use this to repair the lift gearbox. Yeah, we should have all the things we need. Photon Joker, how you doing? Good to see you, Photon Joker. How are you? Says, you draw the blood from people and extract the diseases from there. Alright, I get how you get the diseases, but how do you get them into an animate pudding creature? How do you get a pudding? Maybe if you just glom enough of those disease blobs together, eventually they turn into a disease pudding?
If secrets whisper.
Oh, hey, didn't we just kill the disease puddings from this room? We really did. Oh, fuck it, go.
If secrets whisper.
Everybody just kill this thing. Some ooze plasma. These cannons are encrusted with thick, pungent slime.
Good thing I'm freshly greased.
They put a nice floor in here for this room, considering what it's here for. Well, we have everything we need to fix the lift, so let's go fix the lift. Quick save, and then we'll do this. This slot looks like it's missing a lever. Fit the replacement lever into the slot. With a little maneuvering, it clicks into place. Your new lever protrudes from the slot. Okay, leave it alone. The gearbox looks strangely empty, like it's missing a cog. Alright, we will insert the new cog. You slot the new cog into place. The mechanism looks ready to run now. And we will de-rust the chain next. The chain is so rusted it barely moves. Apply the Pargroon Rust Dissolver. You pour the contents of the vial onto the chain. The solvent hisses as it dribbles down, melting the rust into a thick brown puddle. The heavy chain squeaks with movement. Alright, everything's fixed. We should just be able to pull the lever and the thing should work now.
Right here.
Pull the lever. The lift at last shudders into motion, lifting you toward the clouds. Way to move into a proper lift riding position. That lift is really loud. The lift makes slow, jouncing progress. Jouncing? Is that a word? It's jouncing. Hashtag jouncing. It lurches every few feet, the rusted chains groaning like the dead. It comes to a trembling stop, and the entire platform swings precariously. A sharp metallic odor emanates from one of the winches. You hear screeching. At first, you think it's coming from the winch, but then you realize it's coming from above. An enormous skuldrak swoops from the shadows. You feel the air from its passage as it whooshes past you, but before you can catch more than a glimpse, it's circling back, searching for you with ear-splitting shrieks. Rustling wings and a heavy musk alert you to the presence of more of the beasts. As they close, the platform continues to sway and bounce. Send someone to fix the winch. Make a stand in the center of the platform. Scatter to the edges of the platform and brace for an attack. Oh shit. I gotta send someone to fix the winch. Smoke rises from the rattling, grinding winch. Repairing it will be a chore. In addition, the Skuldraks sweep through the air above the platform, their ears swiveling and twitching as they listen for movement. Who will go? Well, I'm sure it'd be a mechanics. And they're listening for movement, so stealth might come into it as well, so this has got to be Katie. This has got to be Katie. Do it yourself. You dart toward the winch on quick, silent feet, keeping your head low. Yeah, good stealth. You reach the winch and set to work on the jammed, rusted cogs within. Within moments, you've cleared the jam. Good mechanics. Got it. You rush toward the lever. As you do, the large Skuldrak swoops overhead and sprays the platform with acid. It misses you, but you hear a cry of pain somewhere behind you. You yank on the lever. The chains rattle and clink, and the platform starts to move. The Skuldrak scatter. As the lift resumes its climb, the startled Skuldrak retreat back into the shadows. The platform rises from the tower, and you feel a cold wind on your face. Oh, did we make it to the roof? I thought we were going to have to fight a ton of Skuldrak on that platform. I'm amazed that that didn't happen. Amazed. Let's see what kind of new injuries and such my characters have, though, from that. Ready? The cannons was updated. I've reached the top of the west tower. I need to make sure the heavy cannons are working before I return to Wengra. Severe burn, minor fatigue. Severe wound, minus 50% healing received. Oh, they all have a severe wound. Ouch. That's hateful. Okay.
Good thing I'm freshly greased.
Well, there's the lever. It's very frosty looking up here. Somebody told this place to stay frosty and it took that shit really seriously. West Tower Upper. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? What kind of horrible thing are we going to encounter up here that's going to kill the shit out of us? Oh, Elder Skuldrak. Now we're talking. The cannons are frozen. I'll have to find a way to keep them warm before anyone can use them. Aren't we stealthed? Weren't we stealthed? Dude, we're fucking hella stealthed. Elder Skuldrak is a big motherfucker. Alright, we're gonna Q him. We're gonna Z him. We're gonna E him. We're gonna C him. We're just gonna shoot him. And we're gonna just shoot him. No, just shoot him. Oh, he's getting wrecked. I am unconcerned.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Oh, their Skulltrack got punked! Everybody back
Sure.
up. Let these other things come to us if they want to. Hey, Dare to the front.
Right here.
Here we go.
Hey.
Knockdown.
Uh-huh.
Got him!
Paralyzed cone. Who else wants some? Are we done here? We're not done here. We're still in combat. Still in combat. Fine, Adair, get up there. Well, look at all these motherfuckers. Oh, look at all these motherfuckers. Alright. Next person that's gonna come into this little fucking fracas is gonna be her. Where's the Screecher? This fight just went into ogre time. Oh, they're in his way, aren't they? This fight just went into ogre time. Ogre's gonna run over here and act up. Ogre's gonna act up. These ogres are up all night to get lucky. That's all I can tell you.
Yes.
Got him! Let's go.
I have.
Alright, that was no problem.
Oh, ready to sleep like the dead.
Handled that business. Got some scolder
Be
ears.
cautious. Be constant.
Have to find a way to keep them warm before anyone can use
Sure.
them. Okay. Dragon's Maw Shield. Oh ho ho! Now that thing had some loot. Named loot. See what we got. Oh my god, it's a soulbound shield. It looks awesome. Binds with fighter, barbarian, medium shield, 12 deflection, 4 accuracy, minus 4 accuracy, plus 8 shield deflection from exceptional, grants bash. Plus 1 enemies engaged. Bind this item to unlock the next level. This shield was traditionally passed between dragon hunters to honor exceptional feats and kills. Receiving the Dragon's Maw shield is one of the highest honors among dragon hunters, and over the years it's been the object of countless bets, soured friendships, lifelong apprenticeships, and violent deaths. Well, I think we know who gets that. Let's see. He's got 124. Oh, he loses a lot of deflection going from the beat shield to that shield. But let's see what it gets when he binds it. Deal 300 damage to enemies with at least 75% endurance. Or deal 1500 damage. Oh. Okay. What does it get for being bound, though? He loses a lot of... He loses 8 reflex and 8 deflection. He gains bash. He gains +1 enemies engaged, which I do like a whole lot. So we're gonna use it. Despite the fact that in some ways it is inferior to the beat shield. I can't enchant this, right? Because it's a soulbound? Alright.
Good thing I'm freshly graced.
See what's down here real quick. It says that is a lot of snow. Through the gap you see winding stairs and the dull glint of more cannons. So we are up on top of this tower and it's very cold up here. Very frosty. And then there's a bunch of cannons. Cannon is frozen and immobile. There's some kind of valve here that we can turn. Engravings depict the Pargrunan's journey to the White March. This thing is in like a hand. Like a weird clawed, skeletal-looking hand holding this big sphere up here. What the hell is that all about? And it's got, like, tubes going from this thing to each cannon. Which is interesting. So, I'm going to quick save. And we're going to click on this and see what it does. Lights up the Hell Forge, apparently. Turn the wheel, and a gust of steam blasts you in the face. You stagger back and fall, spiraling towards smoke and flame. You find solid ground beneath your feet, even as the air around you is a haze of smoke and heat shimmer. Coughing, you bat acrid fumes away from your face. As you acclimate to the soot-choked air, you see flames leaping in the distance. Each flare bathes you with warmth, and even as you struggle to pick out the details of this place, something about it seems familiar. What is this? That thing in that big forge head thing with the molten stuff coming out of it looks like the White Forge. Examine your surroundings. You can see little through the thick smoke, but the dancing flames illuminate a dragon's head cast in stone. It's the White Forge. Oh shit, that was not a good sound. As you start toward it, something massive comes crashing down in front of you. You leap back at the sound of metal slamming into metal, and feel a deep tone ring through the thick air. Recovering your bearings, you find yourself looking at an enormous hand. It's dark and shiny with heat, but you see every bone, muscle, and tendon working in harmony beneath the bronzed flesh. The hand's owner is hidden behind clouds of smoke, but the hand itself is wrapped around a pole as thick and sturdy as a tree trunk. Follow the pole, follow the arm. Let's follow the pole. You continue onward to see what lies at the other end of the pole, and what's responsible for the clangorous music, just as the hand rises again. It's a hammer. It swings back down in a perfect arc. A tower of metal smashes down ahead of you, raining sparks and glints of essence as another deep, ringing note sounds. You realize that you're looking at an enormous hammer. The head glows with heat and essence, though the purple luster fades as soul energy is sucked from the hammer and into the work under it. Let's inspect the hammer. It's a block of black steel, as dark as a starless night and shiny enough that you can see your reflection in it. It's a work of art itself, a study of simple yet perfect design. Let's get a closer look at the work. As the hammer rises once more, you dart forward to see what lies beneath it. A lone figure sprawls on an expanse of steel as smooth and broad as lake ice. The figure itself is enormous, a Maegfolk of twisted flesh and forged metal. Its arms end in two spiked clubs, and its head is a blunt, eyeless wedge. What the fuck is this thing? This I was not expecting. Some sort of weird alien cyborg creature. Why is it on the anvil, being beaten with a large hammer? It opens its mouth and keens. The desperation in that noise reminds you of a newborn's fear and confusion. Air rushes at your back. You look up and see the hammer, its head once more glowing with essence, speeding towards you. So it's like souls are being beaten into this thing by the hammer. It goes up and it gets more souls, and it comes back down, and it passes the souls from the hammer into the being. Then it goes up for more souls, I guess. You awaken to the sensation of warm tiles beneath your face. You're prone before the boiler, which drones on, pushing heat through the tower floor. But the vapor that pulses from the boiler and pipes, you smell the fumes of the White Forge. Weird.
Fire, steam, and cannons to boot! Oh, I'm starting to like it up here!
So now that this boiler's going, presumably it's sending hot steam to each cannon, keeping them warm so that they can be used. We have some stuff going on with our stronghold. Aloth's still out on a major adventure, and we just gained a new adventure. We also collected some taxes, earned a little bit of money. Liminal spaces. The Valian animancer Aseta, known for her extensive work into the properties of living Adra, caused a huge stir in Bia Jepi when she claimed to her colleagues that she believed all living Adra is interconnected within the heart of Eora itself. The claim alone was not that scandalous, but Aseta boasted that she had created a device that allowed her to physically travel along the pathways of living Adra down toward their source. The things she claimed to see caused an uproar among some of the more religious animancers, many of whom found the statements blasphemous. A few days later, Aseta was nowhere to be found, and her home had been thoroughly sacked. Some feared that she was killed for her boasts. Others feared that her statements were pure fact, that Aseta escaped the wrath of her colleagues by using her invention to permanently step into the between. Ooh, this is exciting. I wish this was a real quest instead of just a stronghold mission. This sounds cool. Ethereal Helm. Yeah, let's do this. Let's send, well, we would normally send Aloth, but he's busy. So this time we're gonna send, I think Heravius could handle this. Alright. Then in addition to that, our mission updated. I activated a boiler atop the western tower that keeps the cannons warm. When I did, I had a vision of someone, Abaddon I think, constructing a Maegfolk of metal and flesh at the White Forge. Wengra is waiting to hear that the West Tower is safe and that the cannons are ready. Well, yeah, we handled business, basically. We handled business. I don't know what the fuck a Meg folk is, though. Not anything that's in our encyclopedia here. Okay. So the type of animat? Not that we know of. Alright, I guess we completed the quest. We can just go back down and tell her now. Very handy. I really want to know more about this giant Megfolk that was being forged by Abaddon. What that's all about. Let's go down. Oh, I can go anywhere I want. From here you can access any level within the battery. Where would you like to go? The West Tower is where we are. The Great Hall, the front gates, the East Tower. I'm curious about the East Tower. If there's anything new there. Because there was new stuff in the Great Hall. I'm going to the East Tower, I don't care. I'm an explorer. I want to see what's there. And then we'll go back to Wengra. If that's her name. Wengra? Was that it? I think so. I don't know for certain. Oh, we've been here. Oh yeah, across here is where I got that bow that Kana's using. So this is basically just a dead end. Alright, let's go top of the West Tower, to the West Tower, to the Great Hall. Let's go to the Great Hall and we'll go out from there. Alright, here's the Great Hall. Wengra is presumably still outside, right? Yeah, it says she's outside, so let's go through one more loading screen here. Alright. There she is, Wengra, right there. Quick save. Let's talk to her.
That was incredible! Whole Forge spit flames when you did whatever you did. And the smoke! Ha! I saw it from here!
Yeah, that was pretty awesome, you're right.
And now to see about these cannons.
She rubs her hands together. She starts for the door, but then she remembers something.
This is for you. Found it while we were cleaning out the battery.
I have a few questions for you. What's on your mind? Now, how do these cannons work?
If only I could show you.
She frowns.
But everyone else is all worried about accidents and injuries. Shh. So they've said I can't fire them until there's a real need.
Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, I guess we're done here. Farewell.
I'm headed up the tower. Gonna make those cannons shine.
She skips toward the door. Alright, major adventure completed. Aloth finishes his thing, gets some experience and items, spoils await the Great Hall treasury chest. Yes, yes, yes. Ready the cannons is complete. Wengra was ecstatic to hear about the cannons. She's heading to the top of the West Tower to test them out. So I guess I'm done here at the battery. We did that quest. We went inside and met up with, Man, I've done a lot of quests. We went inside and met up with... What was that quest? Can't remember the name of it. I'll know it when I see it. Or, you know, not. Seriously, where the fuck is it? Oh, I was looking at the grayed out ones. It's right here, risk tolerance. We're not done with it. We have to return to Tarfos, that's right. So we did that one, and we did the cannons one, and that's all that we had to do here. So let's see. Red Saren Fort, Whitestone Hollow. Can't do that one now, it's the big dragon. Abbey of the Fallen Moon, still don't know where that is. It's probably in Whitestone Hollow, though, would be my guess. These are all ones from the main game. Whitestone Hollow. Whitestone Hollow. Whitestone Hollow. Back to town. Main game. Main game. So basically everything I have is telling me go to Whitestone Hollow or go to the army camp. But I'm going to save the army camp for last, since it's like the main thing. So basically Whitestone Hollow is my next destination. But I think I'm going to stop by... I think what I'm going to do is rest to get rid of this fatigue and shit and like these severe wounds and all that. I'm going to rest right here. Hills of Eternity. Then I'm gonna take this camping... What? I thought there was camping supplies here. Hold on. I thought for sure there was some camping supplies here somewhere that we found and we couldn't take them. Well, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna go back to Stalwart yet, even though I have a quest to turn in there, because I'm gonna wait until after Whitestone Hollow, because then I'll have a bunch of quests to turn in. So, let's go to Whitestone Hollow. Whitestone Hollow, if you hear me.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I love it when he says that. So much nostalgia. So we're saving the Iron Flow for... What the fuck is the Foundry? What the fuck is this? This wasn't on my map before. The Foundry? I don't even have a quest to go there or anything. Holy fuck. Well, we'll save that. We'll go to Whitestone Hollow anyway, because we have lots of stuff to do there. But then we'll check out the Foundry after we do all our Whitestone Hollow stuff. Well, we'll go to Whitestone Hollow, do everything we can there, go back to Stalwart Village, turn in quests and so forth, probably go to Cadnua and rest up again, and then come back and go to the Foundry. That seems to be the plan. Or does this just take me directly to the White Forge? Well, I don't know. Let's go to Whitestone Hollow. I'll figure that out later. It's definitely new, though. Okay. Sweet. Whitestone Hollow. New area. We have so many things to do here. I'm just going to start exploring the area. And as we come across... Because let's see. Zahawa wants me to take him to a certain place here. So I can't do this one right now because I don't have him with me. Abbey of the Fallen Moon. Don't know where that is. Don't have Maneha with me anyway. So if we find this place, I gotta come back here with her to do that. Hattie's house. We're looking for. Stalwart villager by the name of Kern managed to inadvertently hire a bleak walker. Before he can harm Hattie and his family. Gotta go to Hattie's house. Close to a trade road. We know that Mila is here someplace. The place she drew is somewhere in Whitestone Hollow. We know that an avalanche killed a bunch of people. Their souls formed a blight that now haunts the countryside, so the terror of Whitestone Hollow is here somewhere. And I guess that's it. 1, 2, 3. 2 that I can't do with my current companions. Okay. Got it.
Keeping an eye out.
Just gonna quick save and then we'll move. Oops. I hear like rattling, like skeletons or something. Very snowy looking. That pure white snow. Oh, we found some shit. Some Skulldrak and young Skulldrak and other kinds of Skulldrak. These are like white... These are like frost Skulldrak or something, though.
I'm ready.
Following your lead.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hey.
Okay, here we go. Let's do this in the snow. Oh, look at all these enemies. He hit tons with his charge. He hit tons with his charge again. Alright, rest of the team, y'all want to get involved? Maybe? This one's yours, Palagina. Sworn enemy. You can help out with the one that Adair's attacking. You can drop Silent Scream right there. You can have this Screecher right here, and you can sap this Screecher. Go! So, sworn enemy's gone off, go kill him. She just got knocked the fuck back. Katie's target is dead already. Her target is dead.
I'm ready.
Her target is dead.
Let's go.
Nice. Dragon's Maw shield leveled up. Sweet. What did we get? 25% chance to cast Taste of the Hunt on hit. Taste of the Hunt. Target 30 raw damage over 10 seconds. User gets it. Oh my god, it's a vampiric healing thing. That's so awesome for the tank. 25% chance every hit to do a vampiric thing on the enemy. That is badass. So now I can deal 150 damage to prone enemies to unlock the next level. Or just deal 750 damage to enemies, whichever comes first. Oh, we've got more to read, too. Renetta the Scarred received the shield when she was still young for an especially brave, or foolish, battle against a stone dragon. She lost one of her eyes and all of her teeth, but she defeated the beast and received the shield on what many expected would be her deathbed. However, Renetta recovered and lived a long life, to the consternation of many. She ceased hunting dragons and took to training pupils, of which she had many. All were eager to learn from the steward of the Dragon's Maw shield, and many hoped she might pass it on to them. Yet her contemporaries grumbled that she should pass it on if she had given up the hunt, and they complained that no hunter should profit financially from the shield. Renetta eventually bestowed it on another hunter, but by that time she was a very wealthy woman. Cool, and now it belongs to me. Now it is mine. Okay.
Slowly now.
Just a bunch of scolder ears.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, no, we don't want to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Whitestone Lake. With these pillars kind of looking like fingers of, I guess it's just stone or ice or frost Audra, I don't know. So now we found a cave. We're not going to go in there yet. We found a very nice looking log bridge. We found frost ooze. Wonder who's with him. More frost oozes. And some ice beetles. I don't see any Lagothath though, which is good because I fucking hate those things.
Yes?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hey.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this. Do this battle real quick. And then that'll end the episode. Alright, Adair, knock this thing down. Rest of the team up here. You can have this frost ooze right here. Sworn enemy. You can get on Adair's target. You can do this right here in the middle. You can have this ice beetle. And you can have this frost ooze.
Yes?
Now that that's been thrown out there, go finish it off. Oh, that thing died like a mug. Finish that. There. Wait. Finish that. There. Knock down. Katie's target is already dead, so she's gonna switch to this one, I guess.
Got it!
Oh, those things died really fast. That whole battle took like a minute.
Keeping quiet.
Okay. So we are going to back up slightly. And that's where we're going to end this episode. That is going to do it right there. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity.